Drag racing was invented about 5 minutes after the first car was made. And although, yes, over the years, cars have got faster, bigger, smaller, they have parachutes on the back. However, let's be honest, ever since drag racing first started off, it hasn't really evolved all that much. Until today, I would like to introduce to you a brand new type of drag racing. This is a drag strip with jumps. Have you ever watched the Olympics and seen the hurdles? Well, I was thinking, why couldn't you do hurdles with cars? So, boys, I would like to introduce to you the inaugural hurdle quarter mile. I'm going to show you what I mean with this stadium super truck. Let me rev it up. And then in 3, 2, 1... away we go. We've got super soft suspension that allows us to hit these jumps super nicely.
Nick, how come my mom was telling the plumber to fix her pipes? We don't have any leaks.
Moving on. We've crossed the line at a 17.9 seconds. Sure, the drag racing times might not be as fast as the regular quarter miles that you're used to, but I think that's about accurate, right? I want to see if I could build like the ultimate car to do the hurdles. I want to see if I can get like a 10-second car on the hurdle. Aren't some of these rock crawlers all-wheel drive? They are. This has 700 horsepower, 900 foot-pounds of torque, all-wheel drive. This is the one. Wait, this also has NOS? Yo, this thing is wild. Mission number 1, arm the NOS. That's so cool. It comes out of the bottom. I guess I'll lock the front disc, disconnect the front axle. We're going to go high range and connect our output shaft. I'm going to pretend I know what that means. I have no idea if this is going to be the right car for... What the... What just happened? Maybe this will work now? What the... I'm not going to launch it off the line, okay? Fire! Much better. Oh my god, it's still turning to the right by itself. Okay, now it's doing a wheelie. Now it's doing an endo. Now it's doing backflip. Dude, it's so undrivable. Wait, straight up though? I think this might actually be faster. Okay, never mind. For legal reasons, I think I should do this. Is it gonna set the fastest time? No, but boy, will it cope well with the jumps, right? It is definitely a little on the slow side. So, I hope everyone's doing well. I hope you're having a good weekend. I hope you remembered to pick up all of your AR-12 merchandise. And, holy shit. Cross the line! It took almost a minute to do a quarter mile. Chat, I think my best bet is to actually straight up use a fully built off-roader because these drag cars just don't survive. As it turns out, a drag racing car isn't built to take... Okay. Let me grab a WRC car because none of these are working. I'm going to turn all of the assists off. I don't need traction control or anything. Just rev it up, build the boost, and away we go. Holy shit. Oh my god. I really don't think... Is that ramp broken? Yeah, bro, this ramp is broken. Maybe let's try the regular rally car instead of that one. And across the... Bro, are you really telling me my fastest thing so far is that goddamn stadium super truck that I counted out? If a pickup truck is an answer, why don't I just use the pickup truck? I could take a pre-runner version of this and turn it four-wheel drive. I'm going to start with this. I'm not going to do any upgrades to it just yet. I want to do a run rear-wheel drive. Then we can definitely modify this and make it all-wheel drive. Go. Cooking. Cooking. Yes! Pickup trucks are the answer. This is going to be a new record. 15.6. As of right now, it's rear-wheel drive. But if I put all-wheel drive on it, that'd be good. I want a limited slip diff in the front, and I want a limited slip diff in the rear. This might be the fastest car we've done. It doesn't get off the line incredibly quickly. I was expecting, like, way more oomph from it. We might need to get some fat turbos for this thing, boys. Wait, why did it count my quarter mile as the 4th jump. When I'm jumping, I hit the 1/4 mile before I hit the last jump. I'm gonna switch to this timer because I don't think that other one is working. The bottom 1/4 mile timer is so wrong. There we go. A 17.4 with this truck. If I've got a 17.3 right now, I think we need to add horsepower. What engine do I have in this? Nice. This down here in the bottom, this will show me my horsepower and how much my car weighs and my horsepower per kilogram. Basically, we want that number to be as high as possible. So let's see what we can do. Intake, number 1. Stage 2 turbo. That's a lot of power. Engine long block. What's this stage X part? Holy shit, this is fast. I've got nearly 2,000 horsepower now. 3, 2, 1, and away we go. That doesn't really feel like 2,000 horsepower, I'm not gonna lie. It's a little sluggish for sure. We're gonna almost cross the line in the air. Come on, and cross. A 16.6. Let me see if I can get some like nice grippy tires. Holy shit, I have 42-inch tires in here. Jesus Christ, they're huge. The thing is, I just honked. I don't want like, can you type in the box? I don't want these off-road chunky wheels. They're cool, but they're not gonna help. Let me go for like dragger wheels. Yeah, those will work. All right, let's go for these 31-inch drag tires. Chat says, Nick, remove the doors. Fine, I'll remove the doors. Let's see if it feels faster. 3, 2, 1, away we go. Oh, that feels faster. Oh, that feels so much faster. This is what I'm worried about. Lol JK. Not worried about it anymore. It doesn't feel like it's got 2,000 horsepower though. Do you guys think I might be spending too much time in the air? Chat says it's the transmission. Why do I only have a 4-speed? Let me go for this drag transmission. That should help. Let's see if this new gearbox and tuning helps. Yeah, this is actually such a difficult challenge because for drag racing, you want something super stiff and that shifts the weight back so you can put the power down. But if you tune your car for that, you're just gonna die when you hit the jump. You need a really picture perfect suspension setup. What is my suspension right now? I've got double wishbone in the front, and in the back, I've got a 4-link. I've got more than enough grip because my wheels are just gripping and wheeling up, essentially. Chat, I think you're right. I actually might have too much horsepower. What if I reduce this from the stage X to maybe like the stage 1? I think this is such like a unique challenge. It's really, really different. There are so many things to consider when you're making your car. We just half the horsepower and we went a second slower. You know what? Okay, hold on. Let me save this car. This is the off-road Scintilla. Genuinely, my favorite car in this game. If this thing can survive the landing, then maybe it'll work. It only has 500 horsepower, so it could be interesting. Come on, land. The suspension's a little stiff, but maybe we can fix that. It's also in 7th gear for some reason. Why is it in Oh, the drive shaft broke. Oh my God, it's already on max ride height pretty much. Let me just make it as soft as possible. The ride height is max. The suspension is as soft as humanly possible. The only way I could think of making it potentially better would just be giving it even bigger tires. Drive shaft snapped again. If it can't survive the landing, then there's no point. I've already got 33-inch tires. Can I change the hubs on this? I'm not sure if these will work, but I want to get like 42-inch tires. This is the only thing that could make my suspension survive. Let me just get rid of my fenders real quick because I don't know if that'll interfere with anything. If this survives, then we might be onto something. We're not checking the time here. All we're checking is to see if the drive shaft survives the landing. Come on. Survive? Maybe I'll just go a little slower off the jump. We're taking the landing so violent, even though we're on the softest suspension that we can get. The drive shaft didn't break, but the car just can't survive a landing. I've already got the suspension basically as soft as possible to make it try to... Okay. To make it not do that? I think this was a good idea, but I don't think that works either. The rocket bus will work. I don't even think the rocket bus will work. Is this still the fastest thing we've used so far? Are you telling me I've just spent the last 50 minutes of my life trying cars with no improvement? Hold on. Let me cook, chat. I wonder if this could work. Here's my thought process. Every other car I tried to build was something else turned into a drag racer that could take jumps. This is a thing that can take jumps, and I'm turning it into a drag racer instead. The only downside with this is that I can't make it all-wheel drive. But I think if I just get sheer horsepower instead and go for even more weight reduction, then we should be good. Right now, we've only got 400 horsepower. I think we could work with it. Engine, 6.5, long block, stage 3. Swap the intake on here to a stage 3 supercharger. Now let me just get rid of these spare tires and shit, because I don't need them. Let's try again. Okay, that's faster now. I may need to mess with the gears. Do you see that landing? Dude, the gears are jank, and I just went with basically my fastest time. Okay, I need a transmission. Ah, that's gonna be a problem. Genji says use the hopper, Nick. It's all-wheel drive and can take the jump. This? Oh, yo, this could actually work. Why did we not do this earlier? I haven't even modified the thing yet. I don't want off-road wheels. I want drag wheels. Then I need my drag tires. Then I need my intake, stage 3 supercharger. Then I need my long block, stage X, 2,000 horsepower G. It looks a bit funny now, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let's try this. Holy shit. Does this land? It lands! And it accelerates! Yes! It's stuck in 3rd gear again! Please tell me I have a transmission. Thank the Lord. This should be better. We might need to do something about the wheelie, but we can come to that. Why is my car not going to 3rd gear now? The car is refusing to shift. That was our fastest time. Chat, have drastic times called for drastic actions? I don't think it's gonna be possible to get a 10-second quarter mile with jumps, if I'm honest. My whole rear axle just fell off. We've got a 13-second with the rocket bus. I think it goes to show how hard this challenge is when a goddamn vehicle with rockets is only 2 seconds faster than our previous best. Okay, 3 seconds faster now. Drastic times call for drastic action. I don't know if that's gonna help. If I'm honest, it's probably gonna make us work. I guess let's try. That rocket's floppy. Ready? No! Okay, what if I absolutely gun it at the first ramp and then turn the NOS off in the air and float? Okay, let me take the roof one off. Hold on, hold on, hold on. And to try to get more float from the car. Float! Okay, the rocket just went, whee! What if I give them more power? Like, double the power. That'll work. Make it! I'm not really sure if it's in the spirit of the competition, but it worked. Bro, that's mad. Hey, look, it's landing. Landing. Never mind. I genuinely don't know how you would do this. If cheating is on the table, then I have one more thing I can try. Chat, just watch the horsepower number, okay? That's probably fine. Chat, this is it. Okay. As it turns out, that was not the one. Or that one. And on that bombshell, it's time to end.